racing in the sprint here in Andalusia. Marc Marquez has made a flyer from the middle of the front row of the grid. The world champion leader briefly leads. Quartararo, super aggressive, retaliates on the inside of the 93. On the brakes into the first corner, the pole man will lead as they drop down then into turn 2. Quartararo a little bit wide. Alex Marquez has got through a pack of Bagnaia. Marquez, Alex up to third.
Quartararo not giving that lead up now, an almighty fight. Alex Marquez, as you mentioned, passed Bagnaia into third place. Vinales looked like he got beaten up a little bit on that first lap. Contact with Aldeguer into that second corner, and Vinales has dropped to 7th place.
As Morbidelli picks off Pecco Bagnaia, is there another sprint horror show coming away for Bagnaia? Does he immediately find his way back through on Morbidelli on the left one out of turn 6? Which one was he to lead this sprint? Not too many people past Marc Marquez on the brakes into turn 1 in Jerez.
What a big move that was from Fermin Aldeguer on the inside of Morbidelli, who got on the attack for a corner before. He was now on the defence.
GP25, he lost over a second to Quartararo on the first lap alone. In the slipstream goes Marquez. Yeah, here comes Marquez. He's going for his attacking. He's got the inside line. Quartararo can't turn in. He tried desperately to tough it out on the brakes on the outside. Quartararo, though, well, his dream Saturday turns into a nightmare here in Jerez. He's out on lap 2 at turn 6 as he tried to tough it out with Marquez on the brakes into 6.
He did fight for it. You can see from the aerial shot that Yamaha was moving left and right, and in the end it went down. Quartararo fought for it, but Marc Marquez had the inside line, forced Quartararo to brake later than he dared.
Those mistakes can happen. Thanks very much, Jack. Thanks to Frank Show for talking to us. Those mistakes can happen when you're in a braking game against one of the best to do it in history. Marc that now will lead the field over the line. Lap 4 of 12 completed, third sprint distance in the body 6 as he's a second clear now of Alex's poor old Quartararo then comes to the back of the factory at Yamaha garage. Well, he fought a really good fight. It just didn't last very long, unfortunately.
Goes to show what he was up against, though, doesn't it? And also underlines just how incredible he was this morning to put that Yamaha on pole position, because Marc Marquez was all over him from the very start. Quartararo fought against it into turn number 1, having lost the high ground at the start. So he put some manners on Marc Marquez into the first corner, but in the breakings over turn 6 from the second lap, Marc Marquez finally broke the resistance of the 2021 world champion.
Looks like the move, Marquez seizing the initiative on the inside, and then that sort of unsettled moment as Fabio squeezed the front brake. It looked like he was maybe, a metre or 2 slightly offline on that wide line. Well, he'll be back. He'll be hoping to put up a stronger fight in the full Grand Prix here tomorrow because, Jack Miller's gone down. That looks like it's at turn 6 as well. So, Jack Miller goes down, then he was 14th place on the grid, he was down in 15th.
17 points behind Marc Marquez, needs to limit any potential damage in terms of that. And of course, the Pecco Bagnaia closing in. If you've now got a crash for Johan Zarco, who now joins the list of retirement, so it's not going to be particularly good afternoon for the Frenchman.
Yeah, trudges away from the scene of the crime, so both Quartararo and Zarco have early bats in this sprint. She's now in a turn 2, that's such an easy mistake to make here in Jerez. Tricky downhill off camber, trail braking in, and Zarco not coming out the other side of it.
Binder, Acosta, Mir and Benteke all up ahead of him. He's got a bit of work to do to claw in and get some World Championship points, but Agura could potentially make further progress yet.
Bagnaia gets on par lap time wise with Alex. They both exchange 1:37.4 from for Bagnaia as Alex is about a second up the road. There is Agura then, the Japanese rookie. He's currently down in 12th place. He's keeping Brad Binder on. This as Binder snakes that KTM sideways.
Just to see where Alex Marquez was, the answer, Mark, is he's about 1.3 seconds behind you at the moment. So Mark's been in this position so many times, of course, every single Saturday this season. He's been in this position, leading the Tissot sprint, and as things stand, it would only take a mistake from Marc Marquez to end this undefeated Saturday afternoon record.
This is what the Spanish fans came for. This is what the huge army of 93 fans came for. Look at them in the main grandstand. To the roar of the fans. They are all on their feet. They are in raptures. They are creating a cauldron atmosphere as they have got what they came for. 93 victories is about as perfect as it gets, isn't it? for Spanish fans, particularly Marquez fans, with 93, once again leading home 73. That has been the story of Sprint Saturdays in 2025. For the 5th time in a row, it will be Marc who leads home Alex on Sprint Saturdays. It is a high five. It is 5 successive sprint victories for Marc Marquez. He's the first rider in history to take 5 successive sprint successes.